and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for being here this evening. The first thing that we'll start with is the consent agenda. Do I hear a motion to accept?
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. And now we're going to move down to the community non-agenda items. And we're going to start out with the spring sports recognition.
Yes, we get to recognize some of our high school athletes to this evening, and I believe Mr. Hartwell is going to share some information with us.
Absolutely.
And then we can for sure have them shake hands and get pictures too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's bring these girls. We'll bring the softball team in first. And I'll talk a little about them. I'll have Coach Willis introduce everybody, and we'll take pictures, shake hands, and then we'll bring in some of our track athletes. We're going to go in there and face this question. Go in there. Yep. You face us this way.
Oh yes, we want to make.
Girls look.
All right. Good evening. It's my privilege to honor the Jennings County softball team for an outstanding season that culminated in a semi-state appearance just last Saturday. This team finished with an impressive 23-9 overall record with a 5-1 mark in the conference. Their postseason run included capturing the Franklin County Sectional Championship. We drove there 3 times. It was a pretty long haul. And then we drove all the way to North Harrison for the regional championship, before ultimately falling at the Jasper Semi-State to New Pal. We had several individuals that got conference and state recognition and distinction. All conference honors went to Riley Byford. Just raise your hand real quick, Riley Byford. As well as Arian Day, Macy Ward, Riley Spoiler also got honorable mention. All state recognition went to Arian Day and Riley Byford. And a big one, Riley Byford was also Indiana All-Star. We also have the District 5 Coach of the Year in the building. Coach Bobby Willis. I'm going to have coaches make sure he recognizes and talks about, or not talks about, just says the name of every kid in here, so just make sure you know who they are.
Yeah, so I'll go left to right. Jillian Brower, you guys will just raise your hand whenever you. Jillian Brower, Marley Elston, Kate Treadway, Riley Sporleader, Riley Byford, Delaney Ritz, Madison Johnson, Emma Clapp, Gracie Ross, Paige Hack, Macy Ward, Audrey McDonald, Peyton Collette, Tinley Mullenhoff. Arian is traveling. She's playing this weekend. Is already traveling. She had already left for a tournament, so that's why she's not here. And then I'm going to add on to some of the accolades that you mentioned.
Yeah.
The first time in our school's history we have a Miss Softball candidate. So it's Riley Byford. Huge accomplishment. I don't know that anyone realizes the time that it takes to accomplish something like that. And I think every day, even since the season's been over, I've seen her out there a couple times, and every day since her freshman year, she was out there. And I made a comment that you keep it up, you're going to do something special. And it's pretty special that she's the first one in our school history to be Miss Softball candidate.
So ladies, thank you for representing Jennings County with a lot of pride and grit and class. And so one last time for our Jennings County softball. You can introduce your assistant coaches here.
Yeah, assistant coach Scott Willis, assistant coach Kendall Euler, and then Kendall was not here because he was actually traveling to Indianapolis today. So.
Hey, can we make like 2 rows so I'll be able to get everybody in? Audrey, you want to?
I don't know. Either way.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I took a couple in case somebody blinked.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Good.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Congratulations.
Girls, let's get in line, we'll go around this.
Wrong direction.
Just like Central with its goals.
And a second time. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Proud of you, girls.
Congratulations.
Proud of you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Proud of you. Proud of you. Good job. Good job. Proud of you. Hey. Congratulations. Congratulations. Proud of you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Proud of you. Congratulations. 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 Congratulations all the way around. Congratulations. Nice job, Coach. Congratulations. Here come the boys.
You're not doing that. You need to go up there so they're facing the camera.
Go there, guys, go there, so you can. I'm so enthused about it. Yeah. I'd also like to recognize members today of our boys track team that just competed in the state finals this past Saturday. Our 4x400 meter relay team, Eli Lucas, Caleb McIntosh, Zach Wallman, and Dawson Lee, along with some state alternates that went with them. I know we don't have everybody here, but Lance Kerr here, Sam Hernandez, and Giovanni Lascano represented Jennings County on the biggest stage, finishing 29th in the state. They don't have any problem talking. Let's see where I was at. Okay, 29th in the state. This group broke the school record during the sectional with a time of 3:24:54. So that relay team broke the school record. Zach Wallman pulled double duty at the state finals. Okay, he also, besides being in the relay race, he was the 800 meter run. And he placed 22nd in the state. He also broke the school record in the regional with a time of 1:53:25 in the 800 meter run. In this group, I know there's some kids who aren't here, but we had Hoosier Hills Conference champions, the 4x800 meter relay, Eli Lucas, Dylan Johnson, Giovanni Lascano, and Zach Wallman. The 4x400 meter relay, Eli Lucas, Caleb McIntosh, Zach Wallman, and Dawson Lee. Dawson also got the 400 meter championship in the HAC. Zach Wallman had the 800 and 1600 conference championship. So please join me in congratulating these athletes on the first team. We're here for a picture, guys.
Jump in there, Mr. Hartwell.
Okay. You want to tell that I don't run track?
All right, 1, 2, 3. I took a couple. Thank you.
I guess you get my seat. Thank you, fellas.
Great job.
You can start right over there on that side.
Thank you. Congratulations, young man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
It happens. Way to go, nice job. Proud of you guys. Congratulations. Proud of you guys. Good job. Nice job, congratulations.
Mr. Hartwell, please make sure people take cookies with them.
I've been telling maybe one of them, now this guy, he's a cookie monster.
Thank you. What a great start to the night.
Yes, it is. It's exciting. Exciting with all that's going on. The next thing that we have, is there anyone here that would like to speak on any items on the agenda or any other topic? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on. We'll move to old business, and we have some NEOLA approvals.
Yes, asking for approval for this updated set of admin guidelines and policies.
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, the next thing that we have is programs for the Policy 2000, and Carrie's going to make a presentation on the Panther Online Academy.
I'm actually just asking for approval for the Academy, Panther Online Academy Handbook. There's been no changes since I gave it to you last board meeting.
Okay, I have a motion? Do I have a second? I have a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. It looks like there's nothing under finance or operations at this time, so we'll move down to new business, and we have some Neola for an inform tonight.
Yes, so first reading for this group of Neola policies. This new volume is all matching recent legislation. So these are things that happened in the legislature in the last session. One of them, I have a brief handout. I pass that around. And that's the cell phone policy. It is lengthy, many, many pages, and I thought it would be nice to present an overview of what's involved. This is a hot topic around the state. A new state law was passed. It's actually Senate Enrolled Act 78 that prohibits student cell phone use bell to bell in schools. And I will repeat, that's a state law. So that is not a Jennings County Schools determination. That is a new state law that we need to comply with. So we are updating the policy to match that state law. So what that looks like for us is they're called personal communication devices. So things like cell phones, but also smart watches, the smart glasses, any internet capable device, even like gaming devices. They will be prohibited for use bell to bell, beginning to end of the day, and they have to be inaccessible to all students. So you can see the particulars spelled out in the policy, and then in this overview, in general, they have to be out of sight, powered off, and inaccessible. So for our students at the secondary level with lockers, they will have to place them in the locker when they arrive, and then they can get them at the end of the day. We recommend elementary students not have devices, bring them to school. But you can see all the different bell-to-bell pieces. If they have a device, students cannot access them. So it has to be out of their hands all day long. We also are required to have a consequence if they do have them. And so for Jennings County Schools is if they have that device out, it will be confiscated for the day. And then principal's discretion if it is turned over to the student to take home at the end of the day, or if they need the parent or guardian to come to school to pick it up. The exceptions to this are for some medical needs, IEPs, 504s, language translation, and those exceptions can be approved with the building principal and documented. And then the superintendent or designee can also permit the use of devices in emergency situations. Outside of school hours, use in extracurricular activities will be determined by their staff, coaches, and bus drivers if they're driving to a function. And then finally, students are responsible for anything that they bring. It's not school's responsibility to track those devices and have where they are. So they have to be responsible for their own belongings. So that's a quick summary of that bell-to-bell law and how we're going to implement it. We have the first reading for the policy tonight, so please give any feedback. Let me know. And then the Indiana code I referenced there as well, so you can see it's required due to law. And then we'll bring that back for second reading our next meeting to finalize before school starts.
Thank you.
So just to be clear,
Yes.
having the device off and in your pocket or your bag while you're carrying it is not okay?
Correct.
Okay.
State law is it has to be inaccessible. So it can't be where a student can have it in their pocket. And at the secondary level, there's some schools buying those pouches that they lock and store them in. We are lucky enough that we still have lockers in all of our buildings, so all of our secondary levels. So they will store them in the locker.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll move on to programs. Mandy has a presentation.
We are wanting to change from our Imagine Learning Edgenuity program to Edmentum. This is for our credit recovery, for our alternative education, and then for medical homebound, we use these programs. Edmentum offers a greater variety of courses, even some honors courses. So if we had somebody who had medical needs who wanted to continue an honors course, they could continue that with Edmentum. And it is going to be a savings for us as well. We're getting more for less.
Okay. And this is an
It's an
inform, correct? Okay. All right, any questions? All right, we'll move on to Carrie has a presentation.
Yes, this is an inform also. The middle school would like to purchase a state-approved formative assessment and learning program. It's Edmentum Exact Path. This program would be paid for as part of formative assessment grant and title funds.
Any questions? Okay, the next on the agenda is Capturing Kids' Hearts program, and Nikki will be making a presentation on this.
Yes, so in your folders, you should have a flyer about Capturing Kids' Hearts. Capturing Kids' Heart is a program that combines some of our everyday necessities in schools into one program that can be used across all schools K through 12. So we can standardize some things that we do, such as character education, what we do with classroom discipline, and how we create a positive school climate and culture in each classroom and in each building. So this program has a professional development component for our teachers, and then we would implement it in classrooms consistently across the district. Carrie and I and our admin team have reviewed the program for that matches our mission and our values as a corporation. And then our strategic planning, core planning team has also looked at it as a solution for some things that we have on our focus areas, such as building a positive culture and climate and strengthening student well-being. So it has components that support both, and if we pursue the program, we would like to look at paying with grant funding that we have. So this is just a flyer that shows some of the research behind it and how it works to strengthen schools and classrooms, and then we'll be bringing back another presentation and more information in the future. So this is when to get it in front of you to start exploring.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next on the agenda, we will move to professional staff. And Lisa has some.
Yes, asking for approval for permission to post positions
I
prior.
think we skipped permission to fill positions. It's on the very bottom of the page. Permission to fill positions prior to the next board meeting, since we have a time between meetings. So asking for approval for permission to fill.
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
A second from,
She
okay.
said it first.
Chelsea.
Okay, Chelsea, excuse me. Okay, any discussion? All those in favor? All opposed? Motion carries.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Now we'll go to
Pay scale for
pay scale. Yeah, pay scale for paraprofessionals. I'm asking, that's through Lisa?
Yes, so I can jump in on this one. Asking for approval for the pay scale for paraprofessionals, adding some additional adder component options on this and the next one we're bringing to you. We're absorbing some positions across the corporation and some duties are shifting, which then needs to be that we need some adders on our scales that are current. So the first one is asking for approval of the pay scale for paraprofessionals.
Do I hear a motion? Okay, I have a motion from Mary Lynn. Do I hear a second? Second from Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, and then we do pay scale for the
Yes.
administrative assistant.
We are absorbing some positions in this area as well, and so as those job duties are shifted, asking for some adders, an adder to be added to this scale as well. I will mention on both, it is still a cost savings to the corporation to make both of those decisions. So asking for approval of that pay scale.
Okay, do I hear a motion? Motion by Chelsea. Do I hear a second? Second by Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, now we'll move to Lisa with recommendations.
And it's been a very busy month, so please bear with me here. Asking for approval of the following recommendations: Melissa Allen, Summer School Bus Aide; Phyllis Apsley, Summer School Bus Aide; Jackie Barley, Summer School Bus Driver; Michelle Beatty, JCHS Hub Coordinator; Mason Conrad, Summer School Intern, Tech Intern; Casey Daly, summer school bus driver. Kelly Ernstis, JCSC food service admin assistant lead. Autumn Fishbot, central office summer intern. Ashley Heindel, middle school summer custodial intern. Noah Henderson, summer school bus aide. That was for a 6-hour day, and then there are different dates set for Noah Henderson as a summer school bus aide at a 4-hour daily rate. McKenna Hooten, Jennings County High School summer custodial intern. Lynn Holtz, summer school bus driver. Kendra Irwin, summer school bus aide. Anthony Jarvis, Jennings County High School assistant football coach. Francis Johns, JCEC, CCMA instructor. Dina Monday, summer school bus driver. That was at a 6-hour day, effective for the dates listed. Then Dina Monday, summer school bus driver for a 4-hour day with the dates listed. Grace Patterson, Scipio Elementary summer custodian. Christopher Roberts, Jennings County High School custodian second shift. Julia Robertson, Sand Creek Elementary summer school custodian. Nehemiah Scruggs, Jennings County Middle School head football coach. Dean Simpson, Graham Creek Elementary summer custodial intern. Macy Simpson, Dean's was on a part-time basis. Macy Simpson is also on a part-time basis as Graham Creek Elementary summer custodian. Donna Smith, summer school bus driver. Michaela Stidham, JCSC cook for the Sun Meals to Go summer program. And Holly Woods, Jennings County School Corporation summer school bus driver.
Okay, do I hear a motion? I have a motion by Travis, do I have a second? Second by Mary Lynn, any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
I have one additional, please. One additional request for approval. Monica Hurley, North Vernon Elementary SPED Parapro.
Okay, do I hear a motion? I have a motion from Chelsea, do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Pat, any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, now we'll drop down to finances, and Philip will be making.
Asking board approval of the following donations. Brush Creek Elementary Student Snack Fund in memory of Linda England. Elizabeth and Andrew Ebbing, $100, and Jennifer Ebbing, $100. At the high school, Ashley and Alex Cedam, $200 to the Boys Volleyball Club.
Do I hear a motion to accept these donations? I have a motion from Pat, do I hear a second? Second from Mary Lynn, any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. And then we have a resolution.
Yes, this is a standard resolution when there's more than 2 weeks between meetings. It's a resolution authorizing treasurer, deputy treasurer, Jennings County School Corporation to make payments of claims without board prior action at the July 9th, 2026 meeting, and allow the deputy treasurer or treasurer to make transfers and appropriation within ed, debt, and operation funds in order to balance major account classifications.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Pat, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Travis, any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, and then we drop down to relations. Carrie has.
Yes, I'm asking for approval for an MOU between Ohio Valley Opportunities and JCSC. This is our annual approval that allows us to communicate with one another, and it's required by title.
Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Chelsea, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Travis, any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Next one.
And this is, I'm asking for approval for MOU between Centerstone and JCSC. This is our annual MOU for mental health service coordinating.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion by Mary Lynn, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Pat, any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Any other that we need to present tonight?
Just one other, I want to mention that in July, I'm going to bring back to you some, talking about technology with cell phones. I want to bring back to you about classroom technology use and some recommendations. Our strategic plan committee met recently, had some really deep conversations on best practices of classroom technology use. So in July, we're gonna bring back some information from those conversations. We've been one-to-one as a district for 10 years now, which is kind of hard to believe how fast that time has flown by. But there is a lot more research available and out there now on best practices of device use among children. And we really would like to have a conversation on stepping back, on putting some guardrails on device use in our littlest learners and our youngest students, and then some more stringent guidelines for use and time at other levels. So in July, we'll bring that back and share some information and ask for your approval, probably on some recommendations. So just wanted to put that on your radar.
Thank you. Okay, anybody else have anything? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I have a motion from Travis, do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Pat, any discussion on that? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you all very much.